Welcome back to our channel. In recent days, we've received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory, as we also reflect on the stars we've recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving it a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Linda Deutsch, a pioneering American journalist, passed away on September 1, 2024 at the age of 80. Deutsch was celebrated for her groundbreaking coverage of some of the most significant court cases in U.S. history throughout her illustrious nearly 5-decade career with the Associated Press, AP. Her journey in journalism began in the 1960s, marked by her first major story covering the historic 1963 Civil Rights March in Washington, where she witnessed Martin Luther King Jr.'s iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. This pivotal moment ignited her enduring passion for journalism. In 1967, Deutsch joined the AP and quickly made her mark as the only woman in the Los Angeles bureau. She distinguished herself as a formidable journalist, covering a series of high-profile events, including the assassination of Robert F. Kennedy and the subsequent trial of his assassin. Her reporting extended to significant events such as the Rodney King riots in 1992 and the Vietnam War. Even after retiring in 2014, Deutsch remained a prominent figure in journalism. She returned in 2019 to cover O.J. Simpson's life post-imprisonment, further showcasing her commitment to her craft. Deutsch also generously supported the next generation of journalists by endowing scholarships at her alma mater, Monmouth University. Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2022, Deutsch initially responded well to treatment. Unfortunately, the cancer returned in 2024. She passed away peacefully at her home in Los Angeles, surrounded by her loved ones. Linda Deutsch's legacy as a trailblazing journalist and a passionate storyteller continues to inspire future generations, cementing her place as a towering figure in American journalism. Eric Gilliland, a revered comedy writer, is fondly remembered for his immense impact on television, with his sharp wit, humor, and storytelling expertise. Best known for his significant contributions to Roseanne from 1992 to 1996. Gilliland's writing earned him a Writers Guild of America Award nomination in 1994, solidifying his reputation in the industry. His talent shone brightly once again in 2019, when he received a Daytime Emmy nomination for his work on The Who Was Show, a children's program that showcased his exceptional versatility. Born on February 20, 1962 in Illinois, Eric graduated from Northwestern University in 1984, marking the beginning of his illustrious career with his first major role on Who's the Boss. His influence on the comedy landscape extended through various shows, including The Wonder Years, Doogie Howser, MD, That 70s Show, and My Boys. His final project, the podcast The Cinnamon Bear, A Holiday Adventure, reflected his enduring passion for creative storytelling. Beyond his television achievements, Gilliland was a distinctive talent in music, recognized for his whistling featured on Sam Winch's album The Lullabad D and in an episode of Penn and Teller. Colleagues remember him for his quick wit, intelligence, and the warmth and humor he brought to every interaction. Eric passed away at 62, leaving behind a legacy celebrated through the countless smiles he evoked and the inspiration he provided to aspiring writers. Tributes from friends, family, and colleagues continue to honor his remarkable ability to connect with others and his generous spirit. His impact endures through the joy he brought to viewers and the lasting inspiration he provided to future generations. Jason Hobdy, who tragically passed away at the age of 40 on August 30th, was a deeply respected music manager whose dedication and passion for his work left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. His untimely death occurred shortly after he began feeling unwell during a return flight from a tour in Japan with one of his managed artists, Maida. His passing has created a significant void for those who had the privilege of working with him. Jason's journey in the music industry began at a young age. At just 16, he started as an intern at MBK Entertainment, where he quickly demonstrated his talent and commitment under the mentorship of CEO Jeff Robinson. His career rapidly progressed as he supported and guided a diverse roster of artists, including Maida, Elijah Blake, Tone Tith, and Inayat. He also served as a road manager for Grammy-winning artist H.E.R., showcasing his versatility and unwavering dedication. Hobdy managed artists through his own firm, JDH Music, and co-managed others in collaboration with MBK Entertainment. His ability to forge personal connections with his artists went beyond traditional management. He was a mentor, confidant, and steadfast supporter. Maida, who viewed Hobdy as a big brother, expressed profound grief and gratitude for his relentless support and protection throughout their 6-year partnership. Jason's career was marked by his determination and resilience, evident from his early days dancing in step competitions at Conrad Robinson's Teens in Motion in the Bronx. He toured with prominent artists such as Elle Varner, Kashia Cole, and Lucky Day, becoming a trusted behind-the-scenes figure. Jason Hobdy's legacy endures through the countless lives he touched, and his dedication and kindness will continue to inspire all who knew him. He is survived by his family, friends, and the artists who will forever cherish his memory. We are deeply saddened to confirm the passing of Larry Johnson, the renowned American professional wrestler, known widely as Sonny King. Larry Johnson left us on the morning of September 3rd at the age of 79. His family has shared the unfortunate news, but they have chosen not to disclose the cause of death. Larry Johnson began his career in the world of professional football before making a remarkable transition to professional wrestling. His wrestling career saw him rise to prominence, fighting for several well-known promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and various regional organizations where he made a significant impact. One of his most memorable moments came when he challenged Dory Funk Jr. for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship on July 26, 1971 in Orlando, a highlight of his time in Florida. Johnson's journey continued in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWWF, where he made his debut at Madison Square Garden in January 1972. During this period, he teamed up with Gorilla Monsoon to defeat Ernie Ladd and Jimmy Valiant. Johnson remained with the WWWF until March 1973, making his final appearance at the Garden against Ray Stevens in January of that year. Though Johnson retired from the ring in the 1980s, his legacy lived on. He remained a respected figure in the wrestling community, remembered as a trailblazer and a prominent wrestler of his era. Fans and colleagues alike continue to honor his contributions to the sport. Our heartfelt condolences go out to Larry Johnson's family, friends, and fans. He was a true legend in both football and wrestling, and his charismatic presence left an enduring impression on all who had the privilege to know him. May he rest in peace, and may his loved ones find solace during this challenging time. With great sadness, we announce the sad passing of renowned American professional wrestler Sid Eudy, the age of 63. A well-known wrestling figure passed away suddenly. The announcement was made by his son on social media, who said that Sid Eudy had been battling cancer for several years. Great wrestler. He was a 6-time wrestling champion and was an icon of the WWE World Wrestling Entertainment. It is with deep sadness that I announce that my father, Sid Eudy, has passed away after battling cancer for several years. He was a man of strength, highness, and love, and he will be missed. His son lamented in a Facebook post. Sid Eudy was born on December 16, 1960, in the state of Arkansas, in the United States. His career began about 27 years later, having become one of the biggest names in the WWE during the 90s. He was one of the most imposing and terrifying athletes of his generation in the industry, according to the WWE, quoted by the BBC. The same entity also said that Sid's reputation as one of the toughest and most exciting athletes cemented his legacy in the WWE, and his influence can still be found in wrestling rings around the world. Sid Eudy's career in the major competitions, however, came to an end when suffered a major leg injury in the ring in 2001. It is with deep sadness that we learn of the passing of Sidu. His contribution to the world of professional wrestling and his legacy as a charismatic character will always be fondly remembered. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and friends at this time of loss. May his memory and his impact on the sport continue to inspire and be celebrated. May he rest in peace. Teresa Bright, a native Hawaiian vocalist and musician, passed away on September 1st, 2024. Known for her captivating voice and skilled performances on the ukulele guitar, Teresa's music resonated not just in Hawaii, but also across the United States mainland and Japan. Her work beautifully blends traditional Hawaiian lyrics with a rich jazz and hapahaole repertoire, earning her a dedicated following. Teresa began her music journey in the 1980s as part of the duo Steve and Teresa, alongside Steve May. In 1990, she embarked on a successful solo career, releasing her first album. Over the years, she garnered widespread acclaim, culminating in a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts in 2020. Teresa's popularity in Japan was extraordinary, with several of her albums being exclusively released there. She also became a familiar face in Japanese advertising, contributing her voice and presence to campaigns for Max Factor, Toyota, NTT Japan, Sapporo Beer, and Japan Airlines. Teresa Bright's legacy lives on through her music, which continues to inspire and bring joy to listeners around the world. Randall Hank Williams, better known as Hank Williams Jr., was born on May 26, 1949, in Shreveport, Louisiana. His musical journey was profoundly shaped by his legendary father, Hank Williams Sr. After his father's untimely death in 1953, Hank Jr. was raised by his mother, Audrey Williams, in a household rich with musical heritage. He made his stage debut at the tender age of 8 and recorded his first song in 1964. Although he found early success, Williams Jr. struggled with personal issues, including substance abuse. A pivotal event in his life occurred in the mid-1970s when he survived a near-fatal fall from Ajax Peak, suffering severe skull and facial injuries. His recovery was arduous, involving multiple surgeries and the need to relearn speaking and singing. This traumatic experience led to his iconic look featuring a beard, sunglasses, and a cowboy hat. The 1980s marked a major resurgence in Williams Jr.'s career. He skillfully fused rock influences with traditional country music, producing hits that resonated with audiences such as Family Tradition, Whiskey Bent and Hellbound, and A Country Boy Can Survive. He also gained widespread recognition for his contribution to Monday Night Football with his memorable anthem. Despite facing significant personal tragedies, including the heartbreaking loss of his daughter Catherine in 2020, Williams Jr. has demonstrated remarkable resilience. He remains a powerful force in country music, inspiring fans with his unwavering dedication and passion. At 71, Hank Williams Jr. continues to stand as a towering figure in the industry, celebrated for his pioneering spirit and lasting impact on country music. His legacy endures, cementing his place as an iconic and influential musician.